Welcome to the Vocational Nursing Application Workshop for 2024, presented by the Health Sciences Pathways team via Bakersfield College. On behalf of the Dean of Nursing, Carla Gard and Ronnie Kanavi, we welcome you. In addition to reviewing the actual application, I will be going over the overview of the prerequisites for the program and any frequently asked questions. The application and the vocational nursing or VN information will be located at the BC Vocational Nursing website. The link is there for you to review. So the vocational nursing program is a certificate program. There is a one application period a year, and that is in the entire month of February. This year happens to be leap year, so it's extended one day. It is the student's responsibilities to complete the following steps prior to the program's application period. The VN program prerequisite requirements include completion of biology B18. If Bio 18 is not completed, then either Bio 32 and Bio 33 must be completed or equivalent from another college or university. Psychology B1A is also required, as is a math, English composition, a current and valid CNA certificate showing active status, and proof of graduation from a high school or equivalent education from the US or CHSPE. All prerequisites must be completed at the time of application with a C grade or higher. Currently, the estimated cost for the VN program is listed there. First semester, second semester, and third semester. These costs are subject to change on a year-by-year or semester-by-semester basis. Preparing for the vocational nursing program is very important, so therefore we ask students to apply for financial aid and any scholarships that are available to them. The application selection and current VN waitlist. The program currently holds a wait list due to the number of qualified students exceeding the space availability. The following selection process will be utilized. Students who are qualified for application will enter into the order in which their names appear on the program wait list. To be placed on that wait list, all program prerequisites must be completed. An applicant's position on this list will be determined by random drawing of names from a pool of qualified students. To remain current on the wait list, an application form must be submitted annually during the application filing period in the month of February. So what this means is that if you apply this year, February 2024, you are found eligible, you're given a waitlist number. In order to keep your waitlist number, you need to reapply next year, February of 2025, to continue the waitlist or to enter the program if you're selected. Contact information for the Health Sciences Counseling and Advising team is listed there. There are in-person or Zoom appointments available via Starfish, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And drop-in availability in the counseling center is available Mondays and Fridays from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Now, we're going to review the BC Vocational Nursing application. As mentioned earlier in the slide, this is the link to the vocational nursing application. Here you will find the information that I reviewed, including update information, prerequisites, recommended courses, again, only recommended, not required, application dates, and the link to the application is towards the bottom. You might find that this application link may be moved higher up in this page, so keep your eyes out. The VN application is a 2-page application. At the top left-hand corner is where you will mail your application. Again, as long as it's postmarked by the last day in February, even if it's received after February at the nursing department, it will be accepted. Postmarked by the post office anytime in the month of February. Do not mail your application before or after February. If you are a new applicant, you would check new applicant. And here, as you can see, although I'm checking the box, it's actually not checking. So be careful with this as well, because you can print this out and then manually check that off. That will be perfectly fine. For prior applicants, you want to check prior applicant and the year to which you applied. If you are waitlisted, meaning you applied last year or the year before, were found eligible and given a waitlist number, this is where you would check and enter in your waitlist number. Re-entry applicants are for those students that were at one point accepted to the VN program, became part of the VN cohort, and were exited from the program for whatever reason, and you're reapplying to re-enter the program. This is where you would check, and you would also indicate the last semester and last year you attended. Advanced placement is for those students that meet the qualifications under this area. I will go ahead and review or show you the link on who is eligible for advanced placement. We do have the nursing advisor here. She can give a little more insight on that as well. Make sure that you read every line item and mark every question if it applies to you. If you are a veteran or dependent of a veteran, you would mark yes. And in order to receive credit for this, you would have to attach a DD-214 and a certificate of eligibility if you are a dependent of a veteran. Again, make sure that you enter in every single line item. My other recommendation for you is that once you print this, that you review it and make sure that these that this information did print as well. I have found that sometimes applications will miss or not print certain things. So you can just go ahead and manually write that in. So let's say that you do type in that you live in Bakersfield, and when you print it, it's omitted. Just go ahead and handwrite that in. Ineligible writing would be fine. Again, answer each question line item by line item. And here, this is a requirement to apply to the program. So you would check that you do have an active California Certified Nurses Assistant license. You would mark either the high school that you attended and obtained your high school diploma, or your GED, or your California High School Proficiency Certificate. You also want to write down which colleges, or type in which colleges you've attended. If you need more line items, you can attach a separate piece of paper. Make sure that you read the fine print as well, because as you can see here, it reads you must attach your BC unofficial transcripts with this application. As you continue, the second page and the last page is your demographic information. This data is for statistical analysis only, to be used for reporting purposes by the Board of Vocational Nursing. This information will not affect program consideration, but we strongly encourage and appreciate your participation. Completion is optional. Once you complete this information, and please know that if you decide not to fill in this information, your signature here at the bottom is still required. So this reads that acknowledgement that failure to sign this application will result in ineligibility. So it is very important that you sign and date the application. Again, once you complete this application, print out your application. There is no online submission. You can either hand deliver it to MS 178 upstairs in the Math and Science building at the main BC campus, or you can mail it directly to the Vocational Nursing Department. Once you print it, review it, make sure everything's correct, and attach your supporting documents. What are your supporting documents? They're listed here. I would also recommend that you make a copy for yourself so that you know what you've turned in. So let's go ahead and go to those frequently asked questions. Okay, these are just a few of the frequently asked questions. We do have advisors with us that will also chime in and give me any or ask any other questions that they've encountered with students. So first one, do all prerequisites need to be completed in order to apply? Yes. All prerequisites need to be completed for eligibility. Can they be in progress? In progress meaning no grade? No, they cannot be in progress in order to be considered for the program. Can I use my medical assistant license or instead of a CNA license for eligibility? No, unfortunately, there is no substitution for the CNA license. How long is the wait list? Currently, there is a 1 to 2 year wait time to enter the program. This is also based on the number of applicants. The more applicants that are eligible and entered into the wait list, the longer the list or the wait time. Do I need to be COVID vaccinated for the program? The short answer, yes, including all your boosters. And this information is all included in the vocational nursing program brochure. For further information on that, you can review that as well. I'm going to go ahead and open this up to our advisors to see if there's any additional questions they'd like to ask or an additional information that they have for us.
I did want to just add that, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to add that we are seating at this time 30 seats per year when we take in a new cohort. At the typical cohort will start in the fall, have second semester in the spring, and their last semester the next fall. We are trying to increase that number, but and that will always be contingent on clinical placement space.
Excellent. I think one thing that has also been asked is this a full-time program?
Yes, it is considered a full-time program. A lot of times students will want to continue working as CNAs or carrying a part-time job. That is possible, but you have to be very structured, really understand the commitment that you still need to provide to the program because it is a lot of class load for you. So in between just the classes, it's the clinical time and then the study time. And then, of course, your time with your family and loved ones. So you will, if that's not something that you can do, you may want to reconsider working if you are accepted into this program.
Thank you. Also, something to consider is to maintain your CNA license valid. Each time you apply or reapply, that license has to be valid. So if you're not currently working as a CNA, then consider taking continuing education units or CEUs to maintain your CNA license valid. Again, we encourage you to apply for financial aid. If you have any other questions or concerns, we do have the list of our program advisors and counselors. You can also call 661-395-4421. That is the main counseling phone number, to which if you're not able to set your own appointment or you're having difficulty coming in during the walk-ins on Mondays or Fridays, you can call the counseling department to see what can be done about scheduling an appointment with one of us at a time that is more convenient to you and that's still available. Thank you for joining us during this presentation. We look forward to seeing your application and good luck.